Summer Wars, directed by Mamoru Hosoda. So the movie starts out with Kenji Koiso, who's a part-time moderator for the massive virtual reality world Oz, with his homeboy Takeshi Sakuma. Natsuki Shinohara comes in and is like, which one of y'all want to go to my granny's 90th birthday? And Kenji ends up being the one that goes with her to her family's deluxe-ass estate in Ueda. Once there, he meets Natsuki's grandmother, Sake. Sake's like, what's poppin' my Schwari Shrew Patrol? Natsuki's like, nothing much my glutinous glutton goose. I got something special to show you. This guy over here is my fiance. Sake's like, oh word? Natsuki then pleads Kenji to pass her a chicken leg on this one, and play along until they leave. So Kenji gives in, and the montage of the rest of the family arriving to the house begins. During the family meal, Kenji finds out that the family are descendants of samurai who used to feud with the Tokugawa clan. While they are eating, Ubisuke Jinoichi appears from nowheres. He was a member of the family that stole the family fortune and then went to America to become a computer whiz. Later in the night, Kenji receives an impossible math question, and he cracks that shebang because he almost represented Japan in math. That equation jade turns out to be a key for a virus called the Love Machine that starts to destroy Oz with Kenji's avatar. The next day, Kenji is on the news as a culprit who is manipulating the world's technology, and Natsuki's cousin Kazuma and Kenji try to stop the virus, but because of the kids, they just get their ass beat. Natsuki's cousin Shota is one of the law-abiding donut eaters, and he arrests the innocent Kenji, but they come back because of the crazy traffic. Sake starts to realize the chaos as war and starts to call the important peoples in the Japanese society to give them support. Sake's like, hey yo my good homie, I see you doing good for the cause. You better fight on my mighty manly man. We need all y'all to be doing good right now. Meanwhile, Kenji breaks back into the system and resets the era, saving Japan from disaster. That night, Ubisuke reveals that he was the one that created the virus itself, and he gave it to the US Army. That snitch. Sake's like, how about you put a plastic bag over your head and do some breathing exercises? And Ubisuke leaves the estate. Later, Sake tells Kenji to take care of Natsuki because she believes that there's something special about him. The next morning, the virus deactivates Sake's heart monitor, and she dies, leaving the family devastated. But instead of being defeated, Kenji and the men of the family decide to take revenge on the virus, and they build a big-ass supercomputer cooled down by giant blocks of ice. Kazuma challenges the virus with the plan to trap it, but dumbass Shota takes away the ice cubes, and the supercomputer overheats, which causes Kazuma to get defeated. Just then, the virus takes control of a space probe and sends it to crash into a nuclear power plant. Natsuki finds Sake's will despite what's going on and informs Ubisuke that Sake died to get him back to the estate. In the will, Sake tells the family to be good to Ubisuke even when he comes back to them, because keeping the family together is what's most important. Kenji then figures out that the virus is controlled by seeing everything as a game, so he gets it to play Koi Koi against Natsuki with the conditions of winning all of the stolen accounts back. Just when Natsuki loses all the accounts she took back, all over the world people log in and offer their accounts to Natsuki. And with their help, she finally defeats the Love Machine. And then the virus sends the space probe to crash into the estate. After Ubisuke disables the virus's defenses, Kazuma's avatar is released. leaving Kenji open to redirect the space probe from hitting the estate. The next day is the grandmother's birthday, so the family turns the funeral into a joyous celebration of sake. Natsuki confesses to Kenji, knowing that through family, they will be able to overcome any obstacle. The end.